The apocalypse will begin when Rockstar stop re-releasing GTA 5 on different platforms. I'm pretty sure that's what they believe at this point. But now they've actually decided they've had enough. The gamers have got to them. And instead of re-releasing the same old game on platform after platform, we're now going to get GTA 3, San Andreas, and Vice City re-released on different platform after different platform. These isn't an old game being re-released. No, this is old games being re-released. It's a completely different scenario. In fact, I think even in this one, as they're including the Switch, they're also going to make it play on this Wi-Fi stick. This is exactly the technology we're dealing with now. Rockstar is all-inclusive. They want everyone to be able to play their game. They don't even care whether you have access to a digital device. We're going to make it run on it. We don't care what platform you do or don't have, just give us a rather astronomical 55 quid and we'll make it run on that abacus if you really want us to. Rockstar is a very weird strategy, but to be honest, it keeps working for them, so I don't see why they should change, and obviously neither do they. In all honesty, the upgrade does look pretty good. It's a massive upgrade from the first, and I would have preferred it to be a lot more realistic, but as it is, it does stick a lot more to what the originals were. There's some very odd effect on some of the characters, though, where it looks like they've kind of been steamed and smudged and stretched. There isn't any wrinkles or character defects or skin defects on these people at all. That guy in that car definitely knows how to moisturize. In fact, skin that smooth is normally reserved for a woman who has a boyfriend with access to Photoshop and a degree in computer science. So the kind of person who, I don't like my legs in this photograph, let me just draw somebody else's on. That's the kind of thing you're getting on there. I don't know what they've done to this guy in the car, but I actually think his graphics look like before. And it's a very weird contradiction because the environments look awesome. The lighting looks awesome. It's 4K if you're on console. It's 4K 60 FPS. They've done lots of upgrades to the control system, the lighting, weather effects and everything else. That's why GTA 3 in this screenshot looks so awesome. But then you get characters like that guy, and I'm like, what is happening to him? He barely looks human. And if these are the characters they've picked out, if these are the best ones, and there's such hit and miss on this, I don't really know what they're going to look like actually in the game. But I have to say, it's a lot more work than I thought Rockstar would have done. I kind of expected them to go, well, we've increased the resolution, and you've got a little bit of texture work going on, but apart from that, that'll be 55 quid, please. Now, I was right on the price. I thought it'd be overpriced, and I do think it is. If you're a fan of the games, there's 3 games here. You'll no doubt get your hour's worth. But it's not just hours that I'm looking at. I'm looking at the age of the games and just thinking, if you want brand new game prices, you should give me brand new game graphics. And even though they have improved it and done more work than I would, this is not new game graphics. This still looks like this is a game from 12 years ago. But it's not just aesthetics. They have improved things like the control system, the mini-maps improved. Nintendo Switch actually gets gyro aiming, which I'm a big fan of and really wish they'd put in all controllers. I do have an Xbox pad and doesn't work with an Xbox pad. Microsoft, what are you doing? PC gets NVIDIA DLSS, which I'm a huge fan of, and there's also achievements, trophies, and everything else you'd expect. There's a weird thing about how you got touchscreen zooming. I'm not sure where they're making that going to be play on. Are you going to make it run on an iPad or something? What's your aim, Rockstar? What are you planning on that? You know, shadows, weather effects, characters, vehicle models, gunplay, and everything else. They've done a lot of work under the hood, which obviously won't show in a trailer like this. So with that, I can fully understand why they've got a lot of people for who £55 is fully going to be very reasonable and great value. This is a very personal decision. If you're a fan of the original games, I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun in this. I'm sure you'll like the upgraded graphics and gunplay and everything else, and definitely get your money's worth. For me, this releases on November the 11th, and it's surrounded by games like Battlefield and Halo, so I just don't really need a new game at that point, and so I might pick this up on a sale later down the line. And if there's anyone else in a similar fanning boat, there's actually got a couple of ways out for you if you're on console. You see, Xbox Game Pass actually gets access to GTA San Andreas on November the 11th, which is the launch date, so that's one game to set you up for a long time as it is. PlayStation Now will also get one, but they get GTA 3 on December the 7th. Don't know why they've skipped Vice City. That was actually my favourite one of the 3. So I'm a bit disappointed that the PC version of the Game Pass doesn't get that. Also, Switch people, apparently you're out of luck as well. You're in the same boat as me, so that's unfortunate. But overall, I think a lot of people are going to be very happy with this. It's going to give a lot of people a lot of hours of fun. And for them, I'm sure the price is well worth it. Also, if you're in America, you're only paying $60 and £55 is a lot more than $60. So you, as normal, get a much better value for money proposition than I do. So this is coming from a British perspective. But overall, it's looking a lot better than I thought it was. I wasn't interested in this at all before the trailer, but now I've seen it, I'm like, yeah, okay, actually, I can see me picking that up in the future. But for now, that's it from me. Let me know your opinions on GTA, the original trilogy, its price, and the graphics down below. But for now, that's it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.